Good evening. My name is Brightops, and welcome back to Mordheim, City of the Damned. Last time we were victorious, though we did take a fair number of injuries along the way. So for the time being, Grey Vested, Valentine, and Aiden have joined Miss Lana in currently just recovering from their various injuries. Meanwhile, we have some new faces in order to fill up the roster. Now, first off, we have Conrad the Dedicated, who, unlike the rest of the team, was actually, when we hired them, actually had a level already. Though, admittingly, they cost us a decent amount of cash in order to get with pre-leveled up, but in exchange for having just naturally having higher stats, we were also able to get a free ability for free without having to pay training costs or take the time in order to have them learn it. In this case, Flash Parry. So Conrad the Dedicated is very good at parrying, which is wonderful. Let's see, we also have Gummy Bee Gamer, who just there all in black, also designed more for parrying than dodging. Though that might change, honestly. But we also decided to give them some light armor as well to give them a bit more of a buff to eating damage. We also have Salberius Rex, who wielding red and black, who we're going with one-handed. One-handed, just normal clothing, just so that they can dodge. They have a higher dodge chance than anything. And likewise, we also have the Holy Altaholic, who we have given a frail, and likewise has a free hand, which will allow them to dodge. And in fact, hang on. Wait, where's that? Ah, yes, that's right. Because the novices naturally have higher agility than the sisters. I was wondering why the Holy Altaholics had a much better chance of dodging attacks than their fellow sister. But anyway, now that we've got the party introduced, as always, we still have Ben Davey the Silent and Sinister 7. But yes, with introductions out of the way, let's see what the new day shall bring. Let's see, for receiving treatment for their injuries, not surprising. Our contract has given us a normal quality piece of heavy armor. That'll be worth looking into. But yes, we also have 8 more days to deliver the shipment, and we have a mission request.
A new mission is available.
The Ogwars sequestered within the rock have divined a dire threat rising in the ruins of Mordheim. A cult of depraved heretics, the Brotherhood of Shadows, has descended upon the ruins of the Temple of Sigma in the northeast quarter of the city. They intend to defile and reconsecrate the temple to their own dark gods. If they are successful in their purpose, they will create a portal between the mortal world and the realm of chaos, through which the ruinous powers will be able to further the corruption of the city. To prevent Mordheim from sinking even deeper into the grip of chaos, the cultists must be prevented from performing their obscene rites. Well, we've got a job. Unfortunately, we also have some wyrdstone in order to collect. I will say that at this early stage, I'm not too interested in strapping heavy armor on any of our team, simply because they don't have the training to use it properly. Just yet, but we'll see what we can do. Yep, here's our new mission. We are not attempting this one just yet. But let's see, what have we got? Visions of Dread, a brutal mission. Nope. The Haunt from the Darkness, a normal marked for death. Not bad. And Horrors of Mordheim, Wyrdstone Rush. I'm inclined to go with this one simply because we need the chance to level some people up, and we need wyrdstone.
A hideous manifestation frightened your warriors and scattered your warband. Before you could regroup, an enemy warband arrived and deployed patrols to intercept your warriors.
Oh well. Honestly, it's probably better than the other one, since the other one was both sides are scattered around the area. And for those of you who have followed the Forgetful Iron, depending on what enemy you're fighting. Alright, let's see what we have. Oh. Okay. Okay, my bad. Didn't realize we'd started so soon. Speaking of the Forgetful Iron Wolves, we're up against human mercenaries. How quaint. But let's see. So we are here. And we know the enemy is split up into patrols, so they're not
Objectives
all together.
updated.
At least, hopefully, they're not all together. Depends on just how far their patrols are from each other. Let's see, we haven't seen any of them yet. So, not sure what to make of that. Ah yes, Conrad the Dedicated. You're actually fairly far on your own.
Objectives updated.
Which isn't necessarily that great, but we'll see what we can do.
Objectives updated.
Because just for once, I would like to have just for once, I would love to be able to achieve our secondary objective, because we have been sort of... despite our efforts, we haven't really been able to do much with that lately.
Objectives updated.
Pardon me. Okay, where are we? Okay, we are here. We need to do some traveling.
Objectives updated.
Oh yes. Something that I think I've mentioned, but I might just mention it again just to make sure, because I am forgetful. I do sometimes forget things. But if someone goes down while carrying wyrdstone, the party doesn't get it when the mission ends. Yeah, I know. It's at least not by default, anyway. There is, say, a chance that the party might pick up some additional wyrdstone
updated
in the post-match looting, but that isn't exactly a guarantee. Not at any stretch of the word. Alright. First round, we've managed to secure ourselves a good... Of the 11 wyrdstone we need, we've secured at least 6 of it. which is good. It's a good solid start. But we need more. Granted, the stone we've got, we've probably, if nothing else, have managed to achieve the wyrdstone we need to make the shipment, which should honestly be a goal that we need to accomplish. In its own right, but
Objectives updated.
right now I just want really want the XP. Ah, movement range. That's always a good wyrdstone buff to get. Where is... Ah, guess it must be in the building then. At least that one is. I might just send a hammer-wielding champion around to give Sinister some much-needed support. Because we know there's at least one
A new
patrol.
round has started.
We know there's at least one patrol in that general direction.
Objectives updated.
Granted, it might not be the patrol, might not be a full one, but it's better than nothing. Now this is something I know I have said before, but it's always nice just to occasionally stop and just have a look around at the scenery. Because they've really done a great job with this game of just making it clear just how messed up the place actually is. After the whole Hammer of Sigma fell. Just taking a moment to drop off our wyrdstone, because at least that way we know for a fact it is secure, and whatever happens, we will walk away with some of it.
Objectives updated.
And unfortunately, Conrad only is one strength point away from being able to pick up yet another piece of the stone. So we're gonna be just running them back to try and stop that. Okay, at least one of our enemies has picked up some stone. Since we've only got 9 of it, but 10 of them have been claimed. Now, for those of you wondering why I took the time to swing around a little, I swear I heard something moving, and honestly, having a moving enemy, not good. Let's see, who do I want to take a shot at? If I want to take a shot at anyone. Why not? Put a bullet into his back, which will soften him up. And we can just continue pounding into them. Not the person I was thinking of when I heard movement, but, well, it's nice to know there was at least something in that direction. Okay, first things first. If we can kill Marcus, he's out of the way. Yep, there goes their leader. And he was the one who'd picked stuff up.
Objectives updated.
Which just makes that even more worthwhile. We'll even grab the shard as well.
Completed.
And why not a little bit of gold? Extra gold never hurt anyone. Dumping off what we've gotten so far, just to make sure we don't have to worry about it.
A new round has started.
And that means we will be free to provide whatever support is required. See, where is Conrad's there? We can probably save some time by cutting this way. And here comes Rex to provide some additional pressure on their archers. Because anything that causes them to have to spend points in order to pull out of combat or pull a new weapon out in order to fight properly is a good thing. Since that means if they have to spend the points to do it, then there's less of them. Then there's less points to be spent either defending oneself or attacking the rest of us. Alright. Here's our plan. We're gonna put this black powder trap here, just to provide some additional cover. Oh. I guess it costs just a few too many offensive points for us to also be able to go into Overwatch. Which is unfortunate, but a little unfortunate, but having that trap down will just be useful in the long run. Let's see, can we? No, wait, can we? No, I don't think this building connects with that one. Which is unfortunate, but it's worth trying. And we're just going to move there to provide Sinister
A new
with
round
support.
has started.
Just to make sure that there's no funny business. Alright. See if we can... Yep. Conrad Volka is down. Very nice indeed. And just for the sake of making sure everything's secure, because if there's one thing the AI tends not to do, it's loot your books. They're not sure if that's just it's just something they're not... Well, I'm not saying they're not programmed to do it, because I'm sure that it has to be some programming in there that just makes it an option, but... Ow, son of a bitch. Arrow through the head. Gotta love that old gag. Or, I think that's a crossbow bolt, actually. Okay, what? Well, the only trap I can see is this one that's right in front of me. As well as, of course, that one... This is, of course, not counting the one that we planted ourselves. But I do believe our matron is gonna show this young boy what happens when you mess with her fuck. Bad things happen.
A new round has started.
Another one bites the dust. Do. Another one bites that. And I'm going to end that song there, because I do not want to have to pay royalties or anything like that. Because that would be bad. Let's see, do the enemy break before we can loot their wagon? Yes, they do. A shame, because Junior there was about... If he had survived, he wouldn't have survived for long. Turns out, head getting smashed in the face with a giant freaking hammer? Pretty damn painful. But let's see... Yeah, that worked out pretty well.
Blessed are the triumphant, for in them shines the glory of Sigmar.
Not only did we get the sub-objective, we managed to get through this without anyone falling. Which is more than a win. That's a damn fine showing. And there should be more than enough stone collected to cover our shipment. Okay, fairly nice. Almost got level 2. Let's see, Sinister got a fairly decent amount. Conrad's already level 2, but we bought them at that level. Still, the fact that they've already more than halfway to level 3, still a pretty good one. And we'll get that extra strength in there, just to not only boost the damage they can do, but also increase carrying capacity. See, Gummy Bear? Good opening level up for these guys. Definitely. The warband gains a fairly good amount. And our post-looting, we picked up a pendant, some mushrooms which we're going to sell, a great frail, and a blue quality light armor. We'll have to give that to someone. But first... see, that's our shipment. And I'm happy to spend a little bit extra just to not only get extra cash coming in, but also increase our reputation with our main faction. Because that not only gives us in the future an additional day to fulfill the requests, but also we will get some items. Some items that we can then just sell for additional cash.
You are becoming famous.
This also helps because when we give stone to the other factions now, then they will be paying additional money for it as well, which will be good. And let's see, things to sell, madcup mushrooms. Okay, not a big deal there. But at any rate, that will be it all for now. Until next time, my name is BrightOps, and I look forward to hearing from you.